Wrong hotkey. All right, here we are. Hi, everyone. Welcome back for another harp stream. Today, I have a few songs that I want to kind of run through for a wedding that I'm playing at on Saturday. Very small elopement ceremony. I'm excited for it. I played a couple of weddings in May. There haven't been a lot of weddings, as you can imagine. So welcome everyone in chat. Gabriel, Stuart, Melinda, Ace Racer, and everyone else. Hello, all the way from Canada. Hope you're all having a good day. If anyone's got any fun or exciting news that you want to share, or if you've got something you're up to later today or this week, I would love to hear about it. But for now, I'm going to get kind of warmed up with the Final Fantasy Prelude. Lots of arpeggios make for a pretty good warm up, so. That's the Final Fantasy Prelude, a good one for warming up. Iriku says, I also like to play this one for a warm-up. Yeah, it's a really good one for it. It's just a nice, calm set of arpeggios. Currently at work. Perfect. Awesome. Very comforting to me before I have to go take my driver's test. Good luck on your test later, Cherish Rose. Thank you, everyone, for all of the kind words and emotes in the chat. Yeah. Hey Jones, how's it going? Emil, nice to see ya. Glad you could make it. So today, as I mentioned earlier, but if you just came, I first of all kind of need to run through a couple of songs that I am going to be playing at a wedding this Saturday. Because if you don't know, I have chronic pain. And that just means that like I can only play harp for so much time during the day. So like whatever time I spend on stream today, that's like my harp points for the day. So I need to make sure that like if there's something that I need to practice, that I also do that while we're here. So I've got a number of pop tunes that I got to run through. So I'm really excited to be able to play at a wedding. It's going to be super, super small and super intimate, and I think it's going to be beautiful. Yeah. So I'm going to start with I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. And, okay, got my Bluetooth page turner set up as well. Okay, here we go. That one is I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. Yeah, it's been a while. This one's like an older one, but it's still one of the more popular ones for weddings, I think. Oh man, it is hot today. I imagine that a lot of you are probably from a lot farther south than me. But I live in Canada, and we're kind of at the start of a heat wave where I live. It's the high is 30 degrees today. And I do have air conditioning, and I think it's on right now, so you probably can hear it, but it's... It's hot. just gonna check up on chat. Hey, Michael, nice to see you. Glad you could make it. And Moses, nice to see you. And yes, I'm rocking my Three Houses shirt. Join the Black Eagles. Represent. Let's see. So I don't think I'm gonna actually probably end up playing that whole song at the wedding because it's just when they're walking down the aisle, and usually that only takes about 30 seconds to a minute. So I do just want to go over one little thing. So, oh my gosh, pop-ups on my computer. Leave me alone. Here we go. We have some other Canadians in chat, and they're also getting warm. Yeah, it's getting warm, all right. But yeah, okay, so in this song, there's a lot of repeated notes. So one thing I can do is I can set up my pedals so I can have a C natural and a B sharp, and I can play two different strings, and they have the same sound. So that makes the repeated notes a little bit easier, because repeated notes on harp, they're like a little bit tricky. So occasionally, like, I'll sort of miss. If I have to do the same finger twice in a row. So I have to just practice that. To see you. This is I'm Yours by Jason Mraz. B sharp, the forbidden words have been spoken. B sharp, I love a B sharp. Nothing wrong with a B sharp. It means I don't have to do all C. When I play this on lever harp, I actually usually take out some of the notes because I have to play it on the same string. I'll go like this. So like I won't play all of them because playing them all on the same string is too hard. Like I have 3 thumbs in a row and I don't love it. I don't know if I can get that in my brain though. I think I usually just do it with a bunch of thumbs, which isn't the best fingering, but I could cross a finger under, but I don't think I'm gonna have the brain power to do that either. I don't know, because it goes fast in that, right? Maybe I should do that actually. Maybe I will. I'll write it in with my handy dandy stylus, because hashtag iPad life is the way to go. Repeated notes tricky with pop songs. It depends on the song. A lot of the time, you can kind of get away with not playing every single note. You can kind of combine them. Because the only thing it needs to do is sound good, right? It doesn't have to be 100% accurate. If the accurate version sounds bad, that doesn't help anyone. So let me just write in the fingering there. Okay. Let's see, I think it's just that as someone that only plays piano and guitar, B sharp sounds scary. Yeah. The magical world of harp. Sam Yee, hello. Greetings from Malaysia. Well, I feel like your username looks familiar, but I'm sure that over time I will remember it more. Does your stylus use 0.5 millimeter or 7.7 millimeter lead? It uses squishy plastic. Is what it uses. Cool. Yeah, all right, so next song on the playlist is Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis, which is another really good one. Another very popular one for weddings. I hate it when that happens. You know, we only want you to turn one page at once. So that one's Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis. Oh boy, the summer heat is not being kind to my intonation here. I did tune before it came on stream. It's just... the harpist among us will know. Just because you tuned once doesn't mean it's going to stay in tune. Alright, that's probably sufficient. Thanks everyone so much for all the kind words in chat. So I don't have a dehumidifier right now because usually in my place it doesn't get that humid. So humid that I have to like use a dehumidifier. I do have a humidifier in the winter though, because it gets very dry. All right. Let's all remember to make appropriate comments. Okay. All right, so yes, someone mentioned we see Bilbo in the background. He is. I have a little thing you can see behind the strings. I have one of my harp cases, one of my harp bags, and then a patio chair cushion on top because sometimes my other cat, Nora, will climb up my acoustic panels on top of the bookshelf and then she'll jump down. So that's like a landing pad for her, but lately Bilbo likes to sleep there. So that's where he likes to sleep lately. Cool, all right. So next up on the wedding program is Just Breathe by Pearl Jam. And this one I'm not gonna play the whole song because this one I'm gonna be playing like after the ceremony's over. So they're gonna walk out of the room, maybe, but then I think they're gonna come back in. I'm not 100% sure how that's gonna go, but I'm gonna play this when the ceremony's over. And then right after that, I'm gonna play for their first dance. So I don't want this song to go on like forever, but yeah. So this one, I'm actually quite pleased with this one because I feel like I got the like guitar intro sounding pretty recognizable. One time I played this song at a gig and like I was playing the intro and there was someone walking by. He's like, "Oh my gosh, that's Just Breathe by Pearl Jam." And I was like, I've done it. Yes. You saw Pearl Jam live in 2016. Wow, that's cool. Melinda says, I have to tune frequently in summer due to our evaporative cooler. Ah, that would make sense. Yeah, if you've got any sort of like water going into the air, that's gonna definitely change things. All right, so here is Just Breathe by Pearl Jam. Yeah, so that's Just Breathe by Pearl Jam. So I just got a new glasses prescription yesterday. So now I can see farther away in HD. It's incredible. But I'm still sort of getting used to it a little bit when I'm playing and reading the sheet music. So it's always interesting how much like vision really plays into how people play. I know a lot of the time students that have like bifocal lenses or anything like that sometimes have to kind of figure out how to balance, like looking at the strings which are close to them, looking at the strings that are far away, looking at the sheet music. But thank you very much for the emotes, the clap emotes in chat. Appreciate it. But yeah, this intro. The way I've written it, there's a lot of ledger lines, so sometimes I get a little lost in them. So I'm just going to make a couple of notes on my page. I think that'll make it a little easier. 4K glasses upgrade, indeed. 4K HD. Zachariah, I've been a follower for a long time. I used to play harp, but had to stop due to circumstance. Thanks for putting out such lovely content. Thank you so much. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry you had to stop playing harp for a while, but, you know, glad you're still able to enjoy it this way. Not the best. What do you use for music on your iPad? I use an app called Fourscore. It's $20, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it. It does so many useful things. Yes, even background colors affect the strings. That's so true. I had a student who for a while didn't realize that like her carpet behind the strings I think was white, and so it made it really hard to see the white strings. And actually it's always a bit weird moving the harp over here because the way that I'm looking through now looks different to my usual practice spot. Ew, ledger lines. Yes, indeed. No one likes them. My joy in a cross. That confused me for a moment, but I figured it out. Listening to you while I'm at work. Thanks for the music. Thanks for tuning in. Glad to give you some music while you're working today. Okay, so then the last wedding song I need to get through today, well, yeah, we'll leave it at that, I guess, is Thinking Out Loud by Ed Sheeran. Now this one is going to be for the first dance. So I've been a little bit unsure if I should play like the whole song with repeats or just kind of go once through. Once through is about 2 minutes. Twice through is about 3 minutes and 40 seconds. And they're going to probably just keep dancing until I stop playing. With a lot of the other songs during the ceremony, like they'll do their thing and I will stop playing when they move on to the next thing. But this is like kind of the opposite. So I'm like, I don't want to make them keep going for a super long time, but I also don't want to be too short. Like if their photographer needs to get more photos. So a lot of studios here use Persian rugs, and I hear those are especially hard to see the strings against. Yeah, definitely like busy patterns are sometimes make it a bit difficult. But I think what I'm probably going to do is ask their wedding coordinator when I get there and ask their photographer what they think. Because I can do either way. The photographer will probably say make it longer. That's my guess. It's your first time watching the stream and it's so nice. I'm glad to hear that. I know it's a different experience from watching a video, but that's kind of the point. It's nice to like actually talk to one another and all that. So, all right, we'll do thinking out loud. I'm gonna do the short version, just that it's not super, super long. Alrighty. I was kind of thinking about moving some of this up the octave, because normally when I play the full version, I play the first time through at that kind of range, and then the second time through I'll play it an octave higher, well, the melody anyways. So I was thinking about moving it up the octave, but then by the time I was thinking about it, it was like kind of too late and it felt like it'd be weird. So I think if I do that, I would probably, let's see. Maybe here? Something like that. And then this sounds a bit more, has a bit more liveliness to it, I guess. Etc. Dean, thanks for stopping by to say hi. Appreciate it. Anyway, I'll make a note for myself so that if I want to move higher, then I will remember to do it. Okay, cool. All right, so that's all the like wedding stuff I needed to get out of the way, which means now we can play some VGM. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to guarantee any requests because I may or may not be able to play them. But if y'all want to hear something, I can either see if I have it or look for it online and learn it in front of your eyes. Either way is fine. VGM poggers, indeed. So I'm sure y'all have lots of requests, probably. People usually do. Okay. while I wait for those to roll in, I'm going to play some Animal Crossing. See if I can remember. Oh gosh, this has so many pedals. Great Fairy Fountain. Oh gosh, that's going to be a hard one to sight read, but I'm going to play some Animal Crossing. We'll see if I can get all these pedal changes correct. We'll see. No guarantees. Oh, I did get it wrong. New leaf represent, indeed. Play anything you want, you have good taste. I appreciate that. Man, so like the thing with a lot of the songs I've played before in videos is that I don't often keep those music kind of like in my fingers because I can only keep up so much music at a time, but thank you everyone so much for all the kindness in chat. Can I play something from Xenoblade Chronicles? Sure. Let's see if I can read this name. Fernthulian. Heading out? Well, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. All right, let's do some Xenoblade. See what I can find here. Okay. I haven't really done a lot of Xenoblade so far. So I'm going to be sight reading. Oh, that's not the link that I want. You'd probably need to be a supercomputer to remember everything. Some people, I know some musicians who can just like pick up a piece of music and it's like no big deal. That's not me. Grace and Owen want to say hi. Oh my gosh, hi guys. Hope you guys are doing well too. Let's see. Emil says, I remember Aerith C from one short you did. Yes, I did that. Why don't we do Aerith C then? I've got that. I'm using Nin sheet music today for reference. If anyone wants to know where I'm getting these from. All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna give this a go. Looking ahead for any potential pedal changes. I'm sure I'll get them wrong, but that's okay. we go. Xenoblade Chronicles for us. Aerith C. Ninja Sheet Music is a great resource. VGM Lead Sheets is a great resource. Thanks a lot. I met you because of the Aerith C video you put up on Twitter. Great. I'm glad that you found me, and I'm glad you enjoyed the tune. Hello from Belgium. Hello. Do I know anything from Super Mario Galaxy? I don't, but I could see if I can sight read something for you. All right, let's do they not have a search function? Apparently not. I'll just do a Google search. Haven't done any Zelda yet today. All right, let's see. Oh boy, I could try Gusty Garden Galaxy. I know already it's gonna be hard, but I'll try it. Oh gosh, all right. All right. I think I'm just gonna skip the intro because that just seems like a bit much. Okay, let me just get my bearings here. Okay, I think I can do this. You guys. I can't even keep track of them all. this is getting a little bit beyond me at this point. So we're just gonna circle back and we'll find a nice way to end this. So we're not just left with that. So one thing about sight reading on harp is that anytime there's an accidental, there's like a party going down on the pedals, changing the notes, and it can get a little messy sometimes. Sometimes you have to plan ahead for those things. But I really, really love that tune. Cherished Rose, thanks so much for coming by. Super Mario Galaxy does have a really fabulous soundtrack. Curious what else we have. Super Mario Galaxy. There's 2 Super Mario Galaxies? I guess there are. I've always really loved Rosalina's Observatory. See if I can try that. How do I feel about playing some Octopath today? I can do that. Michael, you had some Galaxy music at your wedding. That's awesome. I'm not really great at jazz, and I don't really have anything in my repertoire, so I don't know if I should do that. Okay, so Rosalina has some pedals, but not as many as Gusty Garden, so we'll try that. It's like that on the accordion. Oh, I didn't know that, but that's really cool. That's good to know. All right, let's try Rosalina. So we had a request for Octopath Traveler and then some How to Train Your Dragon. We could do that. I haven't played the whole thing in a while, but I could give it a try. So let's do some Octopath. We'll do some How to Train Your Dragon. Then I don't want to overdo it today, because I got my COVID vaccine yesterday. I'm like a little stiff. I'm like, I'm fine, but just want to make sure I don't overdo it. Thank you so much for playing this. Galaxy is my favorite game of all time. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Glad you liked it, Alice. Just play the whole Octopath album, please, right now. Chop chop. We're waiting. Ilu! Hey, welcome. That was so nice to see you. All right, what should we play today? I kind of feel like playing Enveloped in Kindness. I really like that one a lot. This one does have a lot of pedal changes, so we'll see. But I have played this one before, so I think it should be okay. So that's Enveloped in Kindness from Octopath Traveler. I really think it's a hidden gem from the soundtrack. I just think it's so beautiful. Let's see. Congrats on getting your vaccine. Thank you. It was a bit of an ordeal. The first time I went, the building that I was in got evacuated because people were smelling natural gas. So then, fortunately, I was able to go back the next day and actually get it. But do you usually play anime songs, openings, or original soundtracks? I have in the past. I haven't really recently, not for any particular reason. Is there anything that doesn't sound good on harp? Probably. But I know what you're saying. If we talk about hidden gems in that soundtrack, oh boy, it's a large conversation. I know the whole Octopath soundtrack is just, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, everything ended up being safe at the building that I was in. I think that they ended up finding that there wasn't any kind of leak or anything, but here's the thing, Jones, about metal. I actually think that a lot of metal does sound good on harp. It's just not for me. Then that's okay. Gabriel is asking, do I have any favorite classical composers? I mean, I don't really do that much with classical music anymore, but I do love, like Debussy. I feel like that's so cliche, but I do love Debussy. I love Tchaikovsky. I mean, if you're a harp player, like, he's written some really lovely stuff for harp in his ballets. I always loved Beethoven, as well, especially when I used to take piano. But those are probably the top three that come to mind. But someone mentioned How to Train Your Dragon. Also, I wanted to say hi to, It's George again. Not sure if I'm going to play Metroid today, but really appreciate you stopping by the stream. Welcome. I don't know, metal isn't always fast. It's just not my favorite style of music. That's really all there is to it. Ace Racer, gotta go to a meeting. Have a good meeting. Hope it goes well. Thanks for coming by. Eriku says, nope. Anything sounds amazing with the harp. Fair enough. Okay, so let's see. I want to give this How to Train Your Dragon medley a try. See how I do. Chrono Trigger. Not sure if I'll have time for it today. Because I think maybe we'll do How to Train Your Dragon, and then we'll see how that goes. And if it's a train wreck, then we'll add one more so we can end on a positive note. Okay. So this is the How to Train Your Dragon medley. There is a video for this from 2014, I want to say. But yeah, all right. So we'll see how it goes. So that was a How to Train Your Dragon medley. Went better than I expected, to be totally honest. One thing is that when I first wrote this, like I wrote it, I exported it, and then I played it and was like, I'm going to change a bunch of stuff, but I'm not going to write it down. So there's a bunch of errors in what I was just reading off of. I have actually submitted this one to Music Notes for publication with all the errors corrected, but that's, for whatever reason, not what I have on my iPad. But it's really interesting playing this because I wrote it so long ago that like there's a lot of places where there's just like octaves, there's not really a lot of accompaniment, there's just like a solo line, which probably I wouldn't do these days. But yeah, it's interesting. Like I don't think that makes it bad, it's just like, oh, my style has changed a lot. I've learned a lot of things. But yeah, glad you enjoyed it. The thing with live streaming for me is that I don't have time to like have a prepared concert every week. So yeah, it's just about kind of playing and having fun, and you know, if mistakes happen, that's kind of the beauty of live performance, so it's all good. Okay. Can I please play Sea Shanty 2? Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, I think I've got time for... my arms are getting tired. Okay, so I love Sea Shanty 2, so we're going to do Sea Shanty 2 and we'll end on a meme today. I think that's what we're going to do. If I can find it. My body is like, can we stop soon? So I need to respect that. All right. This one I should be able to play well. All right, fam. This song, I played this song because my fiance, Eric, or Ragnar, as he's well known around these parts, likes to watch a streamer called Sips. And he would frequently play Sea Shanty 2 on his stream. And then he would play it to me, and it sort of became a meme between the two of us. And, you know, he would always be like, harp cover when? I mean, he says that for all kinds of things, but I was like, I actually kind of do want to make a harp cover of this one. So I just think it's fun and silly and delightful. So we'll end our stream today with Sea Shanty 2. Thank you all very much for coming. I've had a really good time. Yeah, and I don't know when the next one will be, probably next week. But if you want to know about that, definitely follow me on Twitter and or join my Discord server. Those are definitely the best places to find out about future streams. All right, without further ado. What about the hat? The hat is long gone. Sorry to disappoint. Yeah, so that's a great question, Omran. Doesn't the harp hurt the fingers like the guitar and some other instruments? It's not really so bad on the actual fingertips because the strings are gut and nylon as opposed to like a sharp kind of steel or anything like that. But I find that like some of my other muscles get tired. Like right now in my forearms, it's feeling quite stiff. Right at the end there, I was like, oh, that feels, yeah, stiffer than I expected. But yeah, I think that's a good place to end the stream for today. So again, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I definitely intend to do more of these in the future. So For the Dones has posted in the chat links to my Twitter and to my Discord, which are both really good ways to find out about future streams. Turning on notifications on YouTube is also good. It's just that we know that sometimes they're not configured in a way that they actually get to you, so yeah, thank you all for coming. Thank you for all of your kindness. Appreciate that a lot. I think the world needs more kindness, so I really appreciate when y'all are just being so nice. It's great. So yeah, I think that's all the announcements that I needed to say. So have yourself a good rest of your day, good rest of your week, and I will see you around.